WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And tonight, we'll see the New York Liberty as they go up against the Atlanta Dream. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Judging by the atmosphere here in Atlanta, these fans are especially fired up for this matchup.
Yeah, every time these women step on the floor, there's pride on the line, a desire to give these fans a show, and most importantly, deliver a win.
And so for New York, they trail the season series 2-1, and this is the fourth and final meeting of the year against Atlanta. Well, taking a look at these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a lot of three-point shooting.
Yeah, both of these teams love to let it fly. Whichever team hits more threes is probably going to be the winner.
That's how most basketball games are now these days, Brian, and that could be the case. Whoever hits more threes wins the game. For me, I cannot wait to watch this shootout.
Here's Banham. Pass is on Delazzini. Now here's Griner, defended by Stewart. The fader, a nice shot by Griner.
Honestly, when she hits from this area of the court, you might as well quit. It makes Griner almost impossible to stop. You just can't leave her out there.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Down low and stolen by Brittany Griner. To the middle. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Here's Plum. Pass to Horston. Now Stewart. She's guarded by Griner. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Stewart. And Brittany Griner with the block.
Makes great use of her length and instincts. Griner is easily one of the best shot blockers in the WNBA.
Now Cannon. Screen by Griner. Banham. She's guarded by Plum. Baseline J on the way. The shot by Stevens. No good. Pass to Egbo. Now Plum. And here's Stewart. Here's Plum. Rejected by Azurá Stevens.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Banham. Stevens the screen. And she banks in the layup.
Well, what makes Stevens such a good option in the pick and roll is her combination of size and mobility.
Pass to Egbo. Plum screens the three-pointer.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Originally drafted by San Antonio, Kelsey Plum was a part of the first 7 Las Vegas Aces seasons.
Yeah, it's a bit odd seeing her in another uniform, but she made an incredible impact in Vegas, part of those 2 title teams. Forever a legend in the desert.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Griner. Egbo pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Pass to Horston. Inside, Stewart. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just a result of her determination and really more so her confidence. I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Pass to Egbo. Plum. To the paint. Stewart. He's guarded by Griner. And they'll keep possession. Here's Horston. Offline with the 3. The Liberty trail. Here's Banham. Stevens. Pass to Banham. Here's Griner. She's guarded by Egbo. Shoots a fader. A nice shot by Griner.
Well, Griner prefers to score her points, around the rim, but she's versatile, and she can step out and hit shots like that.
Now Horston. Right side Plum. Back to Stewart. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
And here's Banham. Looking for her first basket still in this one. There's a screen by Stevens. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's on Queen Egbo.
It's so tough to match up against Stevens inside. With her size and touch, there's no easy way to defend her.
Well, fellas, it's almost like we can see the finish line. We're almost there.
Yeah, you definitely can, but that's part of the challenge. Focusing on the game in front of you is one of the hardest things to do.
Well, you got to focus on the task at hand, and that has to be the message in the locker room every single day. Focus on what we've got today, and the rest will take care of itself.
Now, here's Hines Allen. Outside, Stewart. Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum. The dream again can't hit. New York leading. Pass to Griner. Zandalasini. She's covered by Sims. And here's Banham. Screen by Griner. Fires the three. The rebound by Odyssey Sims. And Atlanta has possession. Now here is Stewart. Outside, Hines Allen. It's stolen by Griner. Here's Cannon, covered by Hines Allen. Now Banham. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Now here is Sims. Kelsey Plum from outside. Buries it from three-point range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
When Plum takes a three, she means it. She doesn't force her own shot from range.
Pass to Griner. Cannon. Here's Zandalasini. Just 5 to shoot. Griner buries it down low.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
And here are the Dream. And last year, the Dream made the playoffs for the 2nd straight season.
Yeah, remember they missed 4 straight postseasons before that. So Atlanta, I would say, is headed in the right direction. The addition of Ryan Howard was a huge reason why.
Hines Allen, good.
Well, just a fantastic touch around the rim. Hines Allen, you call her a finisher down low.
Pass to Stevens. And here's Banham. She's guarded by Plum. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. The shot by Stevens, no good. Sims with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Stewart. Shot clock at 6 to the inside. And it's good. Assisting on the play is Kelsey Plum.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Pass to Zandalasini. Stevens the screen. Here's Zandalasini. She's covered by Sims. And here's Banham. The tray. Egbo pulls it in.
Offensively, she's really struggling this quarter.
Here's Plum. And there's another one for the Dream.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Here's Banham. New York, no good that time either.
A rough quarter scoring the ball. She's not helping.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Back to Plum. Pass to Stewart from downtown. Stevens grabs the board.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Banham. She's guarded by Plum. Here's Stevens. Good D by Maisha Hines-Allen.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those, and the D's not right in her face.
And so the first quarter in the books. Dream out in front. They're up by 4. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Plum can't hit. The Liberty trail. Pass to Jefferson. Ionescu. And here's Hayes. For 3. Ionescu can't get it to go. Here's Bibby. Sims up top. She's guarded by Hayes. Screen by Hines-Allen. Inside. It's deflected. Ionescu outside. To the middle. Stolen by Hines-Allen. Down low. Second chance shot. Rebound New York. Here's Hayes. Ionescu. She's guarded by Plum. Pass to Hayes. Three-pointer. Comes out of the gate empty. Atlanta leading. Here's Bibby. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Liberty making a switch here.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Two minutes now played in this second quarter. Pass to Banham. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Hines-Allen pulls it in.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and we'll do 2 at the line. That one's on Stevens.
The versatility of Hines-Allen, the way she can beat you, it's part of what makes her tough to guard.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
She's off on the first. And like a few other current players, Maisha Hines-Allen broke out at the 2020 Wubble.
Yeah, there were lots of players opting out of that season. Hines-Allen got more playing time. And that season, I think it showed off the incredible depth of this league, proving that all some players like a Hines-Allen need is just a chance to play.
And so it's New York with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Ionescu gets the bucket.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Pass to Sutton. Now Sims. Now Hines-Allen. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. To the paint. Stevens. She's guarded by Stevens. Left side Sims. Pass to Sutton. 3 on the clock. Kelsey Plum from outside. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, after hitting those 2 3-balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
She's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
Atlanta with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And a Dream call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Sims, down low, and that one's good. Stewart.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And the Liberty with possession here, trailing by 4. Pass to Cannon. There's a screen. Now Banham. She's covered by Sims. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You just marvel at the speed of Sims and how fast she plays while also staying in control.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. No good. She has missed 3 of her 5 attempts this game.
Battling hard on the glass, and they hold the advantage there.
Yeah, they're fighting for every loose carom and giving it as good as they get inside.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Now here's Ionescu. 6 points for her.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Brianna Stewart from outside. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. The Liberty making a switch here. To the middle. Here's Horston. And she converts the layup.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here is Stevens. There's a screen by Stevens. Here's Banham. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Back to Plum. Shot clock at 5. Egbo, no good.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Good.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
New York calls timeout. Now Banham. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. That one's off, still out of sync.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Zondalassini. In the basket for the 4th time from the field, and she is a healthy 4 for 6.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Now here is Stewart. 8 points for her. Pass to Sutton. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Stevens. Takes the 3. The 3-pointer is on target. Now it appears an injury on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, and from the look of her face, she's in a lot of pain.
Clearly, and it looks like she's coming out of the game to get it checked out.
Here's Stewart. Pass to Horston. Stewart. Horston the screen. Covered by Ionescu. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Goes up, high post. The rebound by the Liberty. And here's Banham. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Cannon. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a 3.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Stewart with the screen. Inside. Here's Zandalasini. Ionescu outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Pass to Sutton. Stewart, covered by Ionescu. Egbo, an easy 2 points on the layup.
A throwback in today's game. Egbo excels around the hoop, doesn't venture too far away from the rim.
Now Banham. There's the 3. Horston with the rebound. Pass to Stewart. Now here is Ionescu. She's got 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Shot's good by Cannon.
There are so many skills Ionescu has offensively, but her feel for the game, knowing when to dish it, it's just simply incredible.
To the middle. A nice shot by Stewart.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Dream leading by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The second half just about to get going here. A fantastic game from Kelsey Plum in this one.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Stewart with the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Plum. Stevens grabs the board. And here's Zandalasini. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Stevens. Misses the 3. And Atlanta has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Plum, covered by Ionescu. Expanding her range. Horston, no good. Now Zandalasini. And stolen by Horston. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
It's pretty impressive watching Kelsey Plum run the offense like this. She has a gift for spotting open teammates.
Well, it wasn't an easy start to the career of Kelsey Plum, but she's made serious strides.
Well, she goes first overall in 2017, scores about 9 points per game her first 3 seasons. Tears her Achilles, misses 2020, but then after that injury, a perennial all-star, scoring about 18 per contest.
And the Liberty call time here. And the first one drops.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
And she makes both free throws. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Horston. Now here is Stewart. Fade away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
It just hasn't been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Here's Banham. Back to Ionescu. Here's Banham. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. No good on that shot.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around. Get an easier shot.
Pass to Stewart. Egbo. Now here is Stewart. She's guarded by Stevens. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. And when you talk about the elite players in our sport, Breanna Stewart is near the top of that list.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're looking at 6 straight top 3 MVP finishes. Stewie's already won 3 titles and is always an all-defensive team member. Plus, she just turned 30. I mean, that's insane.
That one's off. The third WNBA title for Breanna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York. Man, it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing the Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship. It was a bounce back for Stewie New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series for the Aces.
Now here is Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Fires from deep. New York, no good that time either.
She's just had a brutal outing. She still hasn't managed to get a field goal, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's Stewart. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Down low. Fades away. Stevens, that's good.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Plum. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. From 17 feet out, New York with the rebound. Here's Zandalasini. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu from beyond the arc and then some.
Mercy, that was from deep range. Ionescu on the short list of players you want taking that one.
Stewart with the screen. Add another field goal to her total. Makes it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Here's Banham. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. A rebound by Brianna Stewart.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Pass to Plum. Horston. Plum, covered by Ionescu. There's the triple. Plum can't hit. On offense, here the Liberty. It's a 10-point game. Ionescu gets the bucket.
That's not fair. I mean, Ionescu has so much skill off the bounce and the ability to put the ball in the bucket.
Pass to Egbo. Outside Plum. Screen by Egbo. From the arc. And that's good. Kelsey Plum for 3.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Pass to Banham. This one for 3. Green with the rebound.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Now here's Horston. Horston the screen. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Now here's Ionescu. He's guarded by Egbo. Here's Cannon. No good off the back of the rim. Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 11. Pass to Horston. And here is Stewart. Screen by Stewart. To the wing on the left. And the dream, another 3.
I'm sure that's a load off her mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Now Banham. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Sandalacini. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Outside Plum. Screen by Stewart. To the paint. Stolen away. And the Liberty call time here.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send the message to their team to lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
Atlanta with the ball. 11-point game. And there's the pick. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A good passer with excellent court vision. Sims is a difference maker on the court.
Outside Hayes. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, honestly, she's been a little passive today, but maybe that'll get her going. For them to be successful, she needs to be a little bit more selfish.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Sims. Back to Hines Allen. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. And it's Sims missing. Inside. Stolen by Hines Allen. Here's Sutton. Covered by Ionescu. To the paint. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. So she gets them both. On offense, here the Liberty. Down by 12. Outside Stevens. Hayes takes the 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Outside Sims. Sutton covered by Ionescu. Back to Sims. Out to the wing. Here's Sutton. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
If they're smart, they can hold it to the last shot.
I mean, that's got to be what they're aiming for here, right?
Let's hope.
Ionescu has it. Tiffany Hayes for 3. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Pass to Mack. Now here is Stevens. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Now here is Sims. Back to Plum. Charity stripe shot. Stevens grabs the board. New York trailing here. Now here is Ionescu. And there it is.
With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
Now here's Plum, covered by Ionescu. Outside Sims. Outside Plum. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Stevens. Mack. Now Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a 3.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Now here's Plum. She's tightly guarded. And here is Sims. Here's Sutton. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Being able to keep the ball here.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Clock at 2. He drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
When the shot clock's running low, find Stewart. He can score in just about any game situation.
Outside Hayes. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mack. And no good trying to use the glass. Atlanta in the lead. Now Sims. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. There's a screen by Stevens to take the lead. And it's rebounded by Kelsey Plum. To the middle. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. They didn't shoot it very well from the free throw line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them secure the lead.
Left side, Stevens. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Back to Plum. Down low. Here's Stewart. Makes it off the glass.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Stevens. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Outside Stewart. There's a screen. From deep. New York with the rebound. Ionescu outside. To tie it up. They get it back. Stevens in the post. Defended by Stewart. The shot by Stevens. No good. To the wing, right side. The open shot by Kelsey Plum. And Atlanta, another bucket.
And this is the mindset Plum has to possess, because when she buries quick shots, it gets her going.
Ionescu outside. To the inside. Mack. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here is Stewart. Screen by Sims. Puts one up from 19. And she nails that one right through the net.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Back to Hayes. Good D by Odyssey Sims.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Outside Plum. Back to Stewart. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ionescu has it. Pass to Stevens. To the paint. Here's Cannon. It's rebounded by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points. Brianna Stewart from outside. Stevens grabs the board.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
The Liberty trail. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points. Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at. The ability to make everybody around her better.
Atlanta calls timeout. And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Horston. Clock at 6. And here's Stewart. Releases. Drills the three-pointer.
That was from a different area code. Stewart works hard to perfect her craft.
And here's Banham. The three. And Sandalassini is good for 3.
And just when you thought the fans were starting to go berserk, a silencer on the other end. Potential game-saving three right there.
We'll see, Tim, but one way or the other, some fantastic drama unfolding.
What a game.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Now here's Ionescu. She's guarded by Plum.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Pass to Egbo. Plum. Screen by Stewart. Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but if you keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Here's Banham to the right side. And Zandalasini is good for three.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Now here's Plum. Not a lot of room. And Stewart gets it to go.
An emphatic three-point answer from Stewart, refusing to let the opposing team over the arc.
Timeout called the Liberty.
Well, they'll need a very quick bucket out of this timeout.
And even if they get it and then get a quick foul, there still might not be enough time.
Ionescu, right side. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Kelsey Plum.
A problem for the defense from anywhere. Ionescu enjoys getting inside and forcing them to get aggressive with her.
And so she hits both.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long. No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And again, it's the Liberty missing. Problem for Atlanta as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference.
I was swinging along, minding my